What's up guys, welcome back to FarmStrong. My name's Jack and thanks for joining me for another week on the channel. I've just blown back a drying floor that we've just been loading some beans out of, hence the dust mask. And there's a banging sunshine this morning. Where is it? There it is behind me. Looks like it's going to be a spot on weather week. Probably take this off. Moustache is still there. Yeah, weather looks banging this week. So we'll see what we get up to. I think Dad's just having a tidy up with the last bit of barley straw we got here. Just getting it all tidy at the back of the shed, I think. I don't think we've sold this, or maybe we have, but a lot of these are the bottom bales, as you can see. A little bit of dust or a little bit of moisture in some of them. Using the Heath Engineering big bale grab. Pretty serious bit of kit, really. Just been to fetch our water bowser with the 828. It's one of our neighbours is going to borrow that. So we give the tyres a once over in a sec. I'm just going to run the tractor back up to the other yard. It is a very sunny Wednesday morning now, 9:15. Just about to jump in the sprayer and top the clean water tank up as Dad's going to go spray some grass. But high of 23 degrees today, so very sunny here in Essex. Let's get this door up. So yeah, proper bit of sunshine. Gonna crack on with a few outside jobs today. Gonna put the poacher blocks out that have been sat around for a little while now. We're gonna go put a few of those out in some gateways. I think we're gonna fire up the John Deere with the little flail mower on it, go and top a few margins, and then may move some dirt in the fork truck as well, left over for some of our construction projects. So, but we'll jump in the sprayer, get that pulled out, and fill the tank, clean water tank up on it. A bit of sunshine can make all the difference, because when you soak yourself getting the water pipe off the sprayer, you don't care. That'll dry out soon. Paul's just moving the flat trailer with the fork truck here. So give the John Deere a test fire. I'm hoping it will fire straight up, but we're just finding out in case we've got to stick it on charge. I never have faith. Hopefully it proves me wrong. Oh, on the button. Just juicing her up. Nothing like a proper metal red fuel cap. That made me jump. As I was saying, I was quite appreciating a proper old school fuel cap, which I made sure I remembered to put back on, as I've got a bit of a habit of forgetting them. I've definitely picked that one up from down the road before. She's a bit dusty, needs a wash and a polish. One job I've got to do is just grease up the little flail mower. Probably check the belt tension as well. So because we've got quite a wide gateway here, we're putting a blocker in and a couple of the small blocks either side. Paul just putting some weight on the block just to bed it in the dirt. A few little bits of general maintenance just before we use this. Obviously you've got to grease it up. So there's a grease point at each end of the roller there, each end of the flail, the UJs on the PTO shaft, and then just need to check the belt tension at the end here, which handily there's a little diagram at the end there which tells you the max deflection. So that's all nice and easy, but I thought I'd just mention it's always worth doing your sort of maintenance when you haven't used a bit of equipment for a while. And even though looking at this it's all in good condition, you could see really there's plenty of grease around it, but the grease nipple was actually loose in the UJ here, so I've just tightened that up with a spanner. And that's the sort of thing that if you hadn't come and checked it, you lose the grease nipple, and then you haven't got the right one in the cupboard, you forget about it, someone else comes and uses the kit, isn't greased, and then gives you a bigger issue. So it's always worth doing these little checks, even when you look at a piece of equipment and think, nah, it looks all right, or, you know, we didn't use it that long ago. So yeah, a few little checks can save some downtime or something breaking. All sorted, and I think I might actually give the 3350 a little birthday and give her a wash, as all the windows are proper dusty. So might as well buzz over the whole thing with the pressure washer quickly. And then one thing I wanted to ask people, answers in the comments, what grease guns do people use? Because I don't know, I know there's the auto ones, you know, like the battery powered Milwaukee and things like that, but I want to know what manual grease guns do people use, because I just find them all annoying to use. You always get covered in grease, and I just want to know if there's a good gun out there or specific connectors that just work well. Answers in the comments, please. Got her looking pretty swanky. Just gonna empty the air cleaner up there, check the oil, might just check the tyre pressures as well, and grease up anything that we need to, as this tractor probably hasn't had a little bit of love in a while. There's just a big wing nut on the top of this, and then I can lift that bowl off. Not much in there to be fair, but we'll give it a clean out. It says Donaldson, made in the USA. John Deere. now the paddock's dried up, just taking the chance to move a couple of soil piles that we've got sort of in the middle here in the way. This is all sort of subsoil, which I'm literally just moving into a heap next door that tags on to another big heap of it. And then this is a heap of sort of mixed soil, hardcore stone rubbish really, which I'm going to have to move somewhere else, maybe in a pile against the hedge or tag onto this heap as well, we'll see. But just getting it all done with a Kramer, which makes fairly light work of it. Moved all the dirt now, just trying to have a bit of a scrape up to tidy up where it was left and leave it all level. Inevitably I've dug into the grass a little bit with the bucket, trying to clear it up. Scoop this last little line up and then we'll move the hardcore trashy pile. Mission complete. Had tried to have a best to scrape up as possible and leave it fairly flat, and then nothing a little bit of grass seed won't fix, and we're not short of that, so good job done. It's nice things are starting to dry out properly, so I can get these odd jobs done. Guys, it's the end of the week. Unfortunately, I haven't found anything too interesting to show you from the last couple of days. Yesterday, ended up doing quite a lot of what I call estate maintenance. So I sat on the ride-on mower, had the strimmer out and tidying up a few bits around the yard. So not interesting for you to see. JD's parked up behind me. Paul's been out and mowed all our margins that are up against our crop last couple of days. Getting those tidy, knocking down any weeds, so we haven't got any weed seeds getting into the edge of the crop. But otherwise, yeah, weather's been good. We've had the sun, it's been dry. I think we'd probably just hope that there is going to be some rain on the horizon. I guess lots of farmers getting a bit twitchy that we're going to have another dry or extremely dry spring into harvest, but let's hope some rain will creep in the forecast. But as always, thanks for watching. Sorry it was a shorter video again this week, but Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you soon.